Guys, it is your boy Kimbo here, and it's time for this epic video, you guys. So this is a video that I wanted to make for some time, and finally having a little bit of leeway of time to actually fit this in to my schedule. And I had a couple of other stuff planned, but it's too late for that. I was gonna do a news video on Phoenix Wing, but it's too late. It literally came out this week in Japan, so of course still waiting on that. Still waiting on Kimbo to get that. It literally came out this week in Japan, so but I was gonna do a discussion video on that. But just been honestly too busy, you guys. But like I said, guys, if you guys are ever waiting on anything, be patient. I'm just literally one person, man. Y'all already know, man. But anyways, but this is a pretty interesting discussion video, and I wasn't gonna hold off on doing this one honestly, because this is pretty interesting. Not gonna lie. But this is a discussion video on how Hasbro should handle Beyblade X. Now, obviously, you already know the history behind Hasbro. You already know the history behind Hasbro and stuff. How they butchered Turbo. How they butchered, Hypersphere. How they literally butchered Speedstorm. At least Speedstorm, they tried to do the gimmicks. We had the gimmicks for Glide Ragnarok. We had the gimmicks for Curse Septum. I believe we had the gimmick on Mirage Fafnir, and I believe that was it. But at least Speedstorm, they tried to do the gimmicks. They gave Zone Plus E, like the Zone, like the Zone attachment. They didn't made it plastic, they made it plastic, but they never made it free. They made it free spin, and you already know. If you know, y'all already know what I'm talking about. But we already know Hasbro with these lines right here. So, and yeah, man, which is absolutely wild. So, getting straight into it. So, what are my thoughts and how Hasbro is going to handle Beyblade X? Now, we already know that Hasbro is going to be handling Beyblade X, but we don't know if they're going to butcher the Beyblades or not. And I believe there was an article talking about it and stuff that Zenki did a news video on it. And I believe I can't remember because it was a little bit a while ago, but I think Zenki said that they're not gonna butcher the bays big time. And honestly, when Hasbro started to butcher these Beyblades, it was literally around. Now, it wasn't just burst. Now, I believe Hasbro did it as well with the MFB Beyblades. I can't remember because I wasn't really around that time with MFB. I normally came around when Burst came in with Hasbro. But Hasbro didn't butcher the Beyblades at the start, Of course, I am a Burst beginner, so I don't really know the past about Hasbro, but I will tell you the history behind Beyblade Burst with Hasbro, because I've been there. I honestly been there, so I guess I'll talk about it. So, dual layers. So, you already know they didn't butcher the Beyblades for dual layers. Yes, it did have slopes. Yes, it did have the slope mechanism. But it was literally on par, man. And Hasbro making their own exclusive Beyblades, I think one, I can't really remember off the top of my head. But, Hasbro makes exclusive Beyblades. And, dude, it was really, really cool back in the day, man. The S2, man. S2 was really good. Not even gonna lie, the S2 was really, really good. If I remember, the S2 was really good. Jamontor for Hasbro is really good with the slopes, you guys. And obviously, not even gonna lie, it's really, really good with the slopes, man. Of course, having it in my WB Plus series, still having the Plus system with it. And I haven't really seen that thing burst, so you already know it's a tough Beyblade for sure. But Hasbro Hasbro didn't butcher the Beyblades, you know, like they honestly kept it like accurate. You know, like of course the colors and like the paint was a little bit off, but Hasbro still stepped up the game with this, man. Really, really cool, man. Had all the gimmicks, had everything. The only thing a little bit off was it is the paint. You know, like how, and of course the slope mechanism, TT having clicks where you can click the Beyblades, and Hasbro having slips. It's always been like that with Burst. And then we got Evolution or God. Now this is where they tried to step up big time, and I literally got into Beyblade. Literally, I got into Beyblade big time around this time back in the day. And of course, if y'all know the story how I got into Beyblade, I literally I used to play with Legos, and I like the show, like the Beyblade show came on every Sunday on Disney XD, and I watched it and I got inspiration from it, and I made Lego Beyblades out of it. I was a Lego Beyblade YouTuber back in the day, but I didn't do YouTube back in the day. I used to build my own Beyblades out of Legos, which is really cool until I could afford the actual Beyblades. And my first ever Beyblade, my first ever Burst Beyblade actually, or you can say first Beyblade, was Rising Ragnarok. You know, which I still have it to this day, man, which is absolutely crazy how the hell that Beyblade's putting up a fight, but I still have it, you guys, and it's really special to me. Like Rising Ragnarok is special to me because it was my first Beyblade. It was my first ever Beyblade. So Rising Ragnarok is definitely really special to me. Y'all already know my first Beyblade. You already know. But Hasbro did Evolution really, really good. Not even gonna lie. Like, it had the gimmicks, it had the rubber, Spriggan Requiem, even though that the metal, like, it wasn't painted blue. They still tried to up its game in a major way. So, still having that same level with dual layers, and even with the single layers. Like, they did excellent with the single layers. But the dual layers and the God, epic. Now, this is where Hasbro started to fall big time, and it was Turbo, you guys. Now, some of the Beyblades, they did put metal on it, but you know, don't worry, I won't get into it. Most of all the Beyblades from Turbo are plastic. Now, Hasbro decided to bring back Switch Strike, which is a part of Evolution. Hasbro brought back Switch Strike and made the Buster Excalibur and Dead Hades, and they put metal on it. They put actual metal on it, but the whole thing wasn't metal. The whole thing wasn't metal. You know, the whole thing wasn't metal. You know, and I believe those were only the two Beyblades that actually had metal at the time. You know, which is really, really wild. You know, which only had metal at the time, which is kind of funny considering how Hasbro butchered the Turbo Bays. But still, man, Hasbro took all the metal from Turbo, and they literally did it for Turbo, Rise, Surge, Dynamite Battle, Quad Strike, and Quad Drive. They literally did it for all of them, man, and it was really, really sad, you know, because I definitely liked how Hasbro back in the day, like, they kept with TT, like, the same thing with TT leveled, and it's really sad, because at first, when Quad Drive came out, I didn't like it. Like, to be honest with you, I didn't like it until now. I'm starting to buy Quad Strike Beyblades. As you guys can see, recently Artistry repurposed that. You know, finally, it took me forever. I had it for over 3 weeks, but finally it took me long enough to do this video as well, because I really wanted to talk about it. But, you know, man, like I said, man, Hasbro been doing this ever since Turbo, man, and they recently did a thing called Pro Series. And Pro Series was technically the TT level. This is what exactly that we wanted it. Now, I don't really give a damn about like Turbo. Well, not really Turbo, but like God, dual layers, single layers. I don't care about them. They should have started Pro Series way back in the day, like around Turbo. No slingshot gimmick. They should have did Pro Series all the way through, like having the teeth, having the slopes. And this is where Hasbro could have actually been good. But they decided to poop in its diaper, and they didn't do it. They actually did it literally around Surge. I think Surge. I think Surge. I think that's when they started making Pro Series around that time. Which is just kind of funny because Hasbro, and honestly, the thing about Hasbro, of course I'm talking about Pro Series. But I have no problem with Pro Series, and a lot of people do, it says like the teeth wear and stuff, they break easier, they break a lot more easier than the TT versions, and I understand it. I've been through that, you know, my Hydra, my Poison Hydra, the slopes broke on the layer, um, and stuff. And things happen like that, man. Which honestly, Hasbro is known for like softer plastic and stuff. But you already know. But the Pro Series was really good. I didn't have no problem with it. But a lot of people kind of fuss about where they actually started Pro Series. Hasbro started Pro Series in the time where I think no one would have known. They started doing the Pro Series like on like turbo level, which I was kind of fine with it. Like Hasbro, like doing like the Chosy Achilles, like the Chosy Valkyrie, actually having the TT level weight with it. But a lot of people disagree, and a lot of people wish Hasbro like starting Pro Series around Dynamite Battle or at least Super King. And honestly, don't get me wrong, like of course we've seen the level bays, but it's really really sad how Hasbro had gone to this, man, and I'm trying to explain it the best way that I can. But I'm not really a hater on Pro Series, and Hasbro should have started Pro Series way back in the day, man. I won't say they should have started from the beginning. They should have started it from Turbo, because the slingshot gimmick, they should have had Pro Series all the way through. Still having the Hyper Series gimmick, like not even gonna lie, like still having the gimmicks, still having the slingshot gimmicks, still having the Hyper Sphere gimmicks, but actually putting metal on them and actually giving it the actual weight, bro. Like I don't care if it had the Hyper Sphere driver, at least put the metal armors on it or like the metal weighting on it. At least show something like that, for Hasbro. But I think the timing, what they did for Pro Series was a little bit off. I think they should have started it around Dynamite Battle, and to be honest with you, that's honestly the perfect way, because like we could have had the metal armors, we could have had like hell yeah, like even exclusive Beyblades. It's pretty sick how Hasbro can do like the exclusive Beyblades. Like imagine like a Wrath Cobra, like having that actual level. Like imagine that shit. Like actually having a Wrath Cobra, like Gilded Botteroff, Stone Nemesis or Noctimus. I'm trying to think of other Hasbro exclusive Beyblades like Dullahan. Like imagine those Beyblades, like getting a Evolution or like something like that, and having the TT level thing with that, man. But obviously Hasbro started a time period differently, and we never actually got a Dynamite Beyblade. And fun fact, they literally discontinued they literally discontinued the Rage Longinus, the Rage Lunador, and they discontinued the Colossal Helios, which it's gonna be hard to find that shit, man. Yeah, like I said, man, I know with everything with Beyblade X, they're trying to get things off of the shelves and stuff, but at least put the shit out, man. You know, because it's going to be so hard to find, and a lot of people can't afford Beyblades. A lot of people buy Beyblades online. I can't even buy Beyblades online. Sometimes I buy Beyblades online, but I can't buy them all the time. You know, like some people like me, like can't afford TT Beyblades. They really need to put the shit out. And I really know that they're trying to put out Beyblade X and stuff. Like, even for me, even till this day, I haven't seen a couple of Pro Series to this day. I haven't seen Brave. I haven't seen the Lucifer. The only thing that I've seen, like, newer stuff for Pro Series, the last time that I've been to Target and the last time that they had Pro Series was that set. It was literally the set with, I don't remember the name of it, but it came with first Uranus, the black recolor, the gold variant Lucifer, and then the black super Hyperia. I forgot what that set was called, but that's the only thing that I have seen new, you know. And I know I haven't been to Target and Walmart searching the toy aisles in a little bit. And like I said, it will come back, especially this year. I'm planning on doing one next week, so stay tuned for that. And of course, you already know when I get more Christmas money, I'm gonna be doing a lot of Baku Beyblade huntings. You already know, but it's crazy, man. You know how they discontinued that. But Hasbro they need to get these Beyblades out before they start ripping through the aisles and just tearing them apart. So yeah, so that's technically the history behind Hasbro. I wanted to talk about it for a little bit, and now this is where it all comes together. What are my thoughts? What are my thoughts? What are my hopes that Hasbro will take on Beyblade X? Now, I heard that they're going to do the gimmicks incorporated to Zanki. I think they're not gonna butcher the Beyblades, but they're gonna do something like Pro Series, like at least do something, And I know Hasbro is still gonna continue Beyblade X, but like people are like worried like it's gonna get butchered and stuff. Now the thing with this is my discussion. Now I don't possibly think that TT will be shipping the Beyblades to America itself. What Hasbro is probably gonna do, they're probably gonna do some type of Pro Series type shit. And dude, like I don't have no problem with Pro Series, but just imagine. Imagine Hasbro doing Beyblade X, but it's like a Pro Series type of level thing. I wouldn't be mad. But the only thing is they gotta keep up the levels, the weight, the gimmicks that we want. This is exactly what the freak we want. The gimmicks. The X. The gimmicks. The crazy movements going around the stadium. That's exactly what we want, Hasbro. And I don't care if you do Pro Series, Beyblade X Pro Series. I don't give a damn. But as long if they have the metal, they have the weight to complete with TT and having the gimmicks, it's a fucking W. But if they don't, then they're going downhill, bro. Like, seriously, bro. They're going downhill, bro. And that's honestly the thing with this. Because imagine they make it plastic. Imagine they're not having the gimmicks. And I'm totally fine with Hasbro making exclusive stadiums like they have been doing. I would be fine with that. But if you lower the fucking weight, it's not going to be fucking good, bro. I swear to freak. It's not going to be good. I'm sorry. Dude, like, fuck that, bro. If Hasbro, come on, Hasbro. Like, they can do some Pro Series type of shit. I'm fine with that shit. Like, dude, come on. I'm fine if Hasbro is keep on doing this Pro Series to shit, and if Pro Series come back for Beyblade X, I won't mind it. Not at all. But if Hasbro do these gimmicks, and if Hasbro do these gimmicks right, then fuck yeah, man. It'll be up there. Everyone want to get their fucking hands on Beyblade X. But if Hasbro take it down the level, it ain't gonna be fucking good. It ain't. It ain't gonna be good. So, my theory for this is, if Hasbro does Beyblade, if Hasbro does X for Pro Series, I won't be that mad. If only if they have the gimmicks, if they have the metal, fine. If they have the stadium, having the actual gimmicks, going around, speeding up, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But if they go downhill, bro, it ain't gonna do that well, man. For sure, man. That's probably where I see Hasbro taking Beyblade X, doing like the Pro Series type shit. And that's when Hasbro is going to take on Beyblade X. I think, now, that's a good fucking, that's a good theory. That's a good theory. That's a good theory. But if they go downhill, bro, I swear to God, bro, people ain't going to like that shit. No, they're not. And I'm serious. They're not going to like it. They're not going to like it, Hasbro. But my opinion and my theory is Hasbro is going to do some type of shit with Pro Series, like Beyblade X Pro Series, and making the Beyblades actually around the TT level. They put the metal on it, they do all the gimmicks, we'll be fine. That's honestly my way of doing it. And I think that's what Hasbro should do. Like, I'm totally fine with the Pro Series and stuff. I have no offense for Pro Series. But that's honestly my theory. I think in my mind, I think that's how Hasbro's gonna handle it. But obviously, guys, that's my discussion on how Hasbro should handle Beyblade X. I think Hasbro should go down the Pro Series route with it. I'm totally fine with Pro Series, and I know a lot of people don't like it, but I'm totally fine with it. As long as they have the fucking gimmicks, everything works, they have the weight, they have the actual weight to compete, I'm fine with it, man. But if Hasbro put the plastic on it, then it's in trouble, man. It's going downhill, bro. Trust me, bro. No one wants to buy that shit. And if the whole thing is plastic, like, what the hell? It ain't gonna weigh that much. So, man. So, but that's honestly, I think that's how Hasbro should handle Beyblade X. And also, like, their exclusive Beyblades, because Hasbro is known for their exclusive Beyblades, you guys. Dude, imagine a Dullahan in, like, a Beyblade X form. Imagine having all that metal with it, man. If Hasbro actually do something like that, man, that's fucking sick. Like, imagine that fucking shit. Like, a Hasbro exclusive Beyblade with an actual metal and actually TT level weight. Imagine that shit, bro. That's gonna be fire as fuck if Hasbro does that. Like Hasbro is known for their exclusive Beyblade, so if they do the Pro Series type of shit, we can probably see something like that. But if they don't, man, then that's just a fucking L, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm being dead ass, bro. I'm being weird. I'm being really, really serious, man. If they do the plastic type shit, no one wants to buy that, man. So Hasbro, man, take some notes, man. I fucking love Hasbro. I love you guys, Hasbro. You literally been keeping me going. I know I've been falling with some of the Beyblades lately, but like I said, man, I think Hasbro should take the Pro Series route with it, like Beyblade X Pro Series type of shit, and honestly keep at least something like some Pro Series type of shit, because I know damn well TT ain't gonna come to America, because we already know Hasbro's gonna own Beyblade X, like having the weight. All they fucking gotta do is just keep the weight. Keep the gimmick, because we love the gimmick. And then just add the weight. TT level weight. There we go. That's it. But anyways, guys, that's honestly a good discussion video. That's honestly my thoughts how Hasbro's going to handle Beyblade X. I think this was a good discussion video. I had fun making this video. I haven't made a Hasbro discussion video in a while, so might as well do this. And I know Kimbo did this a couple of weeks ago, but just been really busy on a couple of things, so you already know, man. So yeah, man, like I said, man, we're grinding out 2023 in a major way, man. And I'm not done, man. I'm not even done, man. I got a lot of shit planned, man. So if y'all are waiting on anything, be patient, man. I'm just one person. You already know, man. But anyways, y'all, a good 25-minute video, man. I had fun talking about Hasbro. Man. And yeah, man. So, yeah, man. So finally got this video out the way. Staying tuned for a lot of stuff, man. Got a lot of stuff planned. Enough being said, y'all. So just staying tuned, man. Got a lot of stuff planned. You already know, man. But anyways, y'all. But I think I'm gonna go and wrap it up here, guys. Definitely let me know you guys' thoughts in the comments how Hasbro should handle Beyblade X. I think they should do some type of Pro Series type shit with it, and go with the Pro Series route type of things with it. But you already know, man. Or at least some type of Switch Strike or something like that. Because Switch Strike was still good, man. But yeah, y'all. But anyways, y'all. But that's about it, guys. Definitely let me know in the comments you guys' thoughts on this. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to subscribe down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for some epic content. Because I'll make sure to ring that bell. I crap sure to have it to you guys. But anyways, guys, it's your boy Kimbo signing off. See y'all later. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, stay awesome and go shoot. Or let it rip. I'm out of here, y'all.